Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about data. So I guess this is data week. Gonna keep talking to you guys a little bit more about data. In this video, I'm bringing you guys a project that was actually given to me by one of you guys. You guys told me to check out this project and was like, yo, I think it's pretty dope, you should check it out and let me know what you think. So I'm gonna do that in this video and actually say, you know what, this might be a pretty damn good one, and with some things happening later on in the next couple months before the end of this year, it might be a nice project. But first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a trade that I'm in, and of course I want to look a little bit at Bitcoin, because right now we see that Bitcoin is having a little bit of a retracement. If I bring up that chart, this is actually the chart of the Bitcoin contracts, Bitcoin futures, but I wanted to bring up this chart that I showed you guys the other day, and I said, hey, right around here, around 16, we might see some resistance, and then around 16.6 we might see some resistance. So we had a nice spike almost to there, about 16,000, and then Bitcoin decided that. So yeah, basically Bitcoin is starting to have its little retracement, which is cool. It's already starting to bounce. It had a nice retracement, but it's the weekend, so we'll see what happens when the week starts back up. You know, there's always some crazy volatility and some weird scammy things happening over the weekend, so we'll see what happens on Monday, if we'll continue this bull run. Now that people think that it has been confirmed that Joe Biden is the winner, it's looking like Joe Biden is the winner of the elections, and people are worried. A lot of people are saying, hey, you know, maybe there's going to be some trouble in the market if people find out that Joe Biden is the winner. So I mean, we'll see what happens. That's why everybody's saying this dip happened, but it's already starting to go back up because Bitcoin doesn't care about what happens with the presidential election, so they say. Another trade that I got into was EWT. I was talking about it when it was around here, let me see, 14 days ago. When it was around here, I was talking about around the 6 cents level, and it had a nice spike up today to around 850, and back right now it's retracing back down. Let me see if I have that chart pulled up. Yeah, so it's retracing back down, and I sent this to people in my traders group on Telegram. So if you're not in the groups on Telegram, get in those things right now. They are open, they are free. Come on and rock with us, and let's get this money together. Also, if you don't have a ledger, links in the description for that, because you got to keep your crypto safe. So looking at this chart, I see that it's starting to come back down, and if I actually go to the candle bodies, you see that there's a lot more touches, and this could be a nice little retrace. But if this 13 and 34 cross on the 1 day, then I'm expecting that there could be some nice upside in EWT. So if you guys are technical analysis people and you guys know what's up, let me know if this is a good trade. As you guys know, I'm not really like super crazy on technical analysis. Like, I just use it to do what I gotta do, make my money in this market, and I'll show you guys how to do that, because really, to me, a lot more simpler than people make it out to seem. But the project that I want to talk to you guys that I want to talk about today is not even out on CoinGecko yet, so this could be a major opportunity, and that is the Oasis Foundation. So shout out to the guy who told me to check out this project, because I think it's really dope. And coming first thing I want to look at is their website. You can see right here, open money, open finance, and now open data. With Oasis Network, we can build a better internet, one that protects data, rights, individuals, enables blah, 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 blah. So that's different. They're not talking about, oh, we're just fast and da 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 da. If you come down here, they do talk about being fast and all that stuff, but the Oasis Foundation basically is the ones who are running this right now. In the future, they plan on being decentralized. So the node operators, they are pretty decentralized already, but you know, once the foundation gets a little bit more out of the way, I guess you could say. But they got quite a few node operators. They're working with Binance, Chainlink, just some notable ones on there. Even more, Anchor, Bryson Trails. I remember I told you guys about them. And they have some investors, and they have some university programs, which I love because you have to have future people building on the platform. And that's one of the things that I like about this platform the most, is because they have grants and stuff like that for just helping people build on top of their blockchain, and I'll get into that more in a second. So I want to get into, where is it at? Right here. So I will put this in the description because I think it's very dope to just get an overall primer of the protocol. And it's a next generation blockchain, first privacy enabled blockchain. So they're aiming towards privacy, which, like I always been saying, like, privacy is needed. You can't be having people just know everything that you're doing. You don't want people to know about your loans and stuff like that. And if people are nosy enough, they will figure out how to do that. So privacy enabled things are cool, like that. So right, if you come down here, they talk about scalability and private DeFi. So the Oasis network is designed to support confidential smart contracts, allowing it to keep data private when being processed, which is dope. So it's and they say, for under collateralized lending and preventing front and back running, the Oasis profile can help expand DeFi beyond traders and early adopters to the mainstream market. So the mainstream market for lending is, of course, big. And you see, like, what they got Aave right here, and they're talking about Nexo, and then they're talking about they're against Ethereum. That's kind of interesting. But right here, they talk about how they are. Where's it at? I gotta find it. Anyways, I don't need to find it. I could just tell you they are basically backwards compatible with Ethereum, so it won't be hard for people to go ahead, like for Ethereum developers to go ahead and develop on Oasis protocol. Coming down a little bit further, they talk about this is how the data works. So it's similar to the Ocean Protocol data network, but the data provider makes data stakes, data consumer receives the results, they pay, receives awards. Same concept, but what's dope is that they have these case studies, and I like to see these case studies because it shows what they can do, and it shows that they have already built something on top of the blockchain and seeing that it is actually working and actually worth putting more money into, which for me, it's like, okay, that's probably worth putting more money into. This is not financial advice, but just think about that. So crypto theft and attacks are on the rise, and exchanges need a platform to identify and ban bad actors. CryptoSafe platform was developed by Oasis Labs and Binance to allow exchanges to share threat intelligence data. Dope. Coming down to another case study, Fortune 500 Medicare provider. The Fortune 500 Medicare provider wanted to share data with extended parties while retaining control of data and protecting the confidentiality of data. So that's dope. You can share data and keep it confidential at the same time. Excuse my language because I cannot talk today. Guess I'm just too excited about what's been going on in the market. And then you got Nebula, which is something else that's built on top of there. Coming down, they got their announced projects. So right here you see at least 15 projects that are already working. They got some unannounced partners, and usually, partners like to keep things silent sometimes, especially when dealing with like new technologies and stuff like that. So scalability is dope because they got two layers. They got the consensus layer and the paradigm layer, so that helps ease up what's going on. And this is a diagram of how it works. If you're into all that technical jargon and all that stuff, you can come down and check out all that stuff. For me, I like developer tools. Boom, they got all this stuff to help people build on there. And then I like this, an ecosystem and a network to rapidly grow this thing that they're trying to build, right? This thing that I'm maybe thinking about investing in when it comes out, right? So look at this ecosystem of all these people right here. I don't have to start going through all these, but there's a lot of them. That's cool. Wallets, DeFi partnership, node operators, accelerator partners, which dope, they have an accelerator, infrastructure, block explorers, and yeah, so the ecosystem is looking pretty big, like a lot bigger than a lot of other protocols out there that are coming out, so they have a grant program and a DeFi accelerator program, bringing more devs in, offering them money, build something dope on top of our platform, make it worth something. That's the whole point, right? You got to have good products that are going to be used, which makes it worth something, which is why people would want to invest in it, because it's you get the point. So download the Brave browser, links in the description for that. You can get free coins. So they also got community efforts coming out for this token. Now, if you're any type of Twitter, YouTuber, anything like that, I think this part is pretty dope right here. You can be an ambassador on the platform, so you can come right here on the website and apply to be an ambassador on the platform. I'm not going to do it because it probably is not available for people in the US like always, but let's look at the token. So the token is Rose. The token is not distributed yet. It's going to be distributed when the mainnet comes and they say Q4, so this quarter might be pretty good. And the staking rewards are going to be 2.4 tokens will be automatically paid out to staking rewards and stakers who delegators the security of the network over time, blah 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 blah. And this is the token distribution. Now, to be honest with you, this token distribution is not that tight. Like, this token distribution, I wish more of these tokens were going to be given just to the community. Not given, but available to the community. But 23% to staking awards, and the backers get 23%. So it's kind of, even right there. Then you got the ecosystem, strategic partners. You got more partners and a reserve of 5%. The core contributors, and then the foundation gets 10%. So the breakdown of these tokens are like not as great as I would want them to be, but that's okay. In the long run, that's okay. They'll sell some of their tokens. It's all good. Last but not least, the staking incentives. So right now, where's it at? You can participate in the Rose Garden. Okay, I had to find it. I'm like, is this the right page? Right now, you can participate in the Rose Garden. The Rose Garden Oasis is a system in which you take your wallet, you can deposit a stable coin, farm it, and you can receive Rose, cultivate, stake, do it all over again. You got these options right now, and you can join the Rose farm. You have to do all this identity and I think KYC and all that stuff. So unfortunately, I can't participate in this. I'm inside the US. Wah, wah, wah. So hopefully with this new president, he says do whatever the hell you want, because that's what a democracy is supposed to be, right? So but for now, I'm gonna have to wait until this thing drops this quarter of this year. So let me know what you guys think about the Rose token. Sorry the video was all over the place. I like to do things how I like to do things. This is how I like to look at projects. I think this is a dope project. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment box. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Those NFTs are coming soon to everybody. Finally got them done. So and I'm also going to be doing another giveaway at 3,000 probably. So like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Till next time, peace.